Hey guys, how you doing? Mark here, and tonight's video. I'm doing this video pretty late, even though I'm still in the 90-day challenge. Still gonna make the video today. Gonna make sure that I have it. Let me adjust my mic here real quick. Gonna make sure that I get it done before midnight, hopefully. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, I didn't really come tonight with anything in mind necessarily. I've been going back and forth with this guy. I'm not going to mention his name. He's probably a good guy. But I think it carries a philosophy that, I'm just not about. Okay, now let me say this very quickly, and correctly, hopefully. I understand that we have laws that we need to follow. That the SEC, the Federal Trade Commission, and others they're established, and those organizations typically will do the enforcing or determining whether or not you're violating those laws. And for the most part, guys, I think most marketers try and I don't think that most marketers are out there trying to break those laws or attempting to break whatever it may be. There are such things as enticement laws that protect people from like an enticement type of ad. There's a number of things out there which are regulated. And I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination with those laws or anything like that. Don't want to be. But the one thing that I can tell you, ever since I have been online, working online, and I came back here in 2009. For those of you that know the story, I was very successful with the Z&Z programs, and that was really. I did come in in a cash gifting program, which I left after doing some research with a lawyer. But at the time when I came on, I wasn't thinking that this is going to be a super great program that's going to get me $1 million or whatever. But I thought it was an interesting concept. And what I found out is, like I said, and I still say this, I talk about a gray area because it is still gray for many of those things. Now the a straight up cash gifting program, no, it's not necessarily a gray program where the area where the law is concerned. Didn't always feel that way. I always felt that it was a pretty gray area. But part of that is just probably due to the fact that I don't want anybody telling me what I can do with my money. And I'm not out here trying to scam people out of their freaking money. I've always offered a product. I've always offered a service for an income, for the money that people are sending in. And even to this day, if you want to learn how to do this stuff, if you want to learn how to market online, I'd be more than happy to teach people. Now, my one qualification or my one entry-level requirement is that you join me in one of the business opportunities that I belong to. And, it doesn't have to be a ton of money. I have a low ticket alternative that I've recently just put on. So for, about $125, you can come on. You can get going. And, I'm not going to try and sell our training right now. Just try and sell what it is that we do to people right now. That's not what this video is about. But I still do teach people how to do this stuff. And I'm going to tell you what the number one problem is with most failures, with most of the failures that you have or that people have or whatever, is that people quit afterward. You find a hard spot. Or you do something. Let's say you do something. Let's say you're doing postcards. Okay, you're going to do some postcard marketing. This is your plan. This is what people have told you is working for them. I've had people tell me, "Oh, I've done the postcards and they work really well." Okay. I haven't done the postcards before. I've done some direct mail pieces before that seem to convert okay. That always has to do with a lot of that has to do with the ad copy, and also the audience that you're sending your direct mail to. I mean, you need to make sure that that's a very targeted audience. There's a lot to this. Okay, it's not impossible to learn, and once you do learn it, it's not even that hard. I had somebody that was talking to me about my subscriber base. Well, what they don't understand is I had to start all over again, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I will tell you guys, within the next 90 days, within this period, I will have a number of subscribers before it's all said and done. There will be a number of people that will subscribe to this channel. And part of that's because I'm going to promote the channel. Part of that is because hopefully I'm creating content that can help people. But understand this whole philosophy where we have to have the government take care of us and watch out, watch over us, and make sure that we don't harm ourselves. I cannot stand that sort of government intrusion is what I would call it. I understand that there are people that need to be protected against professional con artists. Okay, but somebody making 30 videos on the same topic, using whatever methods they can to persuade somebody, that's not somebody trying to, when they're when they're at their home doing this, when they are giving out their phone numbers, when they are telling you exactly where they live and the whole 9 yards. That's not somebody trying to scam someone else. And that's what I find. I almost it's amusing to watch these people, jump on these these hall monitor types, as I like to call them, jump out there. And they want to hammer home the whole point that you're in violation of the law. I'd rather have someone from maybe a law enforcement agency tell me that I'm violating the law, or an attorney, which I'm just not sure that. I don't know. I'm not really sure how this works in their minds. But here's the deal, guys. When it all comes down to it, your success online is not guaranteed, and it's not guaranteed. Has nothing to do, or very seldom has anything to do with the program. Okay. The reason why we cannot guarantee your success, other than it's against the law for us to guarantee any results whatsoever. But the real reason why we cannot guarantee your success is because we don't know what you're going to do. Now, I'm not trying to be super hard here. I don't want to be that jackass that, oh gosh, listen to that jackass go, because he's just attacking everybody that's not making money online. It's all your fault. Well, yes, in a way it is. Your failures are your fault. Your successes are your fault as well. Okay, but people always talk about the successes. If people knew how many times that I failed at many different things before I found success, they would probably laugh and compare me to Colonel Sanders. I don't know. But the thing about this is we don't quit. People that succeed are not going to quit. And so, with that in mind, I mean, I still have my offline business. I still have my plumbing company. And right now I look tired, I'm sure, on this video, because right now I'm putting a lot of time back into that company, because I need to, essentially. But, I'm a little shorthanded, so I'm having to go out in the field and I'm having to do a lot of this work. It's not something that I really enjoy anymore. I want to be here. I want to be developing sales systems. I want to be developing systems to help people generate income online. I mean, I love this. This is what I like to do. Um, but the truth of the matter is, I have employees. I have responsibilities there. I want to make sure that we take care of things the way that we need to. Um, and so I'm going to put some time in there too. But with that said, um, that business was just like any online business. It was hard at times. I mean, I've always had plenty of work. I've never had a problem with the work. But sometimes it's hard getting things done. Sometimes you're, right when you think that you're up on top of the world, something happens. A vehicle breaks down early on, or, somebody falls off of a ladder, and now you've got to, you need to pay and make sure that they get taken care of, or, anything could happen. And so, this business stuff is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. You've really got to want something. You've got to have a goal an attainable goal that you really want to go for. And so there's a couple of things out there that you just have to understand, that just because you sign up with a great program. I just did a review a few weeks ago on the Digital Altitude program. I think it's a phenomenal program. But I'm not about to sit here and say that it's going to have a 97% success rate, because I don't think it will. I think it'll have about a 5% success rate. Okay? And I think it's a great program. I think if you're going to jump to a program, that's probably one of the better ones to jump to. Of course, if you're not going to jump with mine. But I think that particular program is a good one. Okay? But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to have overwhelming success in that program. You're not. Okay? This is just the way the world works. Most people, okay, listen to this. Most people are very comfortable being uncomfortable. And what that means is, until you see the other side, until you understand what freedom is really about, you're not gonna go for it. Because right now, it's too damn easy to make a living. For one, you can make a living doing almost anything, and you might not make a great living, but you can make a living. You can always buy food or get food. You can generally find a place to live. And so it's not necessarily that rough a life, even when you don't have a lot of money. I mean, you still can watch TV on the weekend, still watch the big game or whatever it is. But understand something. This is something else. The reason why, because I mentioned TV, the reason why they don't make Lamborghini commercials is because people that buy Lamborghinis don't watch TV. Okay, and that's one of those deals that I'm talking about. Most of the failures that occur are going to be your fault. And guys, this is not a bad thing necessarily. Sometimes you just need to fail. Sometimes you need to go through that process. Failure most of the time are the path to success is paved with the failures. The stones, the failures are the stones that you build that path to success with. Because how do you know something's going to... It's like whenever we're marketing and we're testing our ads, we don't really know which ads. I've developed ads that I thought were the best. I thought, oh man, this one's going to be awesome. And it got nothing. And then something I threw together that I put out there got an enormous reaction. And so we're always testing things, and we're always failing. We're always failing, especially whenever you're developing ads. There's a lot of times where you'll see ads, they just don't perform for whatever reason. You can come in and you can tweak them a little bit, and they'll do 100% better because you change a couple of things. You don't know this until you put it out there and you start testing it. Okay, and so that failure is part of the process. Guys, that's like anything else. It's like I was going to say a while ago with the postcard marketing. A lot of people, if they put out 2,000 postcards over a 1 month period, let's say they're mailing out 500 postcards every week. and within 6 weeks they still don't have a response. They still don't have a sale with their business. Does that mean that the business does not work? Absolutely not. Does that mean postcard marketing doesn't work? Absolutely not. It means that you need to continue to send out 500 postcards every week, or however many you're going to send out, until you get the reaction that you want. Okay, and that's what a lot of this is. This is about doing the marketing, doing the work, and you do it day in and day out until you get the desired response. Guys, if you're gonna do something, if you continue to do something, and you're consistently promoting, you're consistently putting something out there, you're going to see a positive result eventually, and that I can guarantee you. But what happens is most people will stop at a certain point in time. In their minds, they may have, okay, I'm going to get involved with this big ticket program. We're going to get involved at a $3,000 level. So we're going to spend $3,000, and then we're going to spend $1,000 on our marketing. And then when that $1,000 is up, now they're going to be like, well, I still haven't gotten any sales. This doesn't work. This is no good. A while back, I did a review on a program that I did not make any sales on. Now, could I have made some sales with that program? Absolutely. But what I was doing is I was doing a review based on what they said they wanted to do, based on what they said they were going to do, and that's how I based the review. Not on my ability to market. I can market it just fine. I can promote it just fine. But I'm not going to split a commission like that for that much if they are also supposed to be the other side of the coin. They're supposed to be the other part of the process, and they're not doing their job. So that was what that was about. It had nothing to do with whether or not you can make money at it. Of course you can make money with it. Make money with almost anything, guys. Okay? But you can never give up. And you need to have something pretty consistent out there. So, guys, tonight is just I'm just rambling. And I apologize. I know that I'm tired, and I know that at times I'm probably not sounding as coherent as I need to, or things aren't as good as they should be. But understand, my whole process, my whole goal here is to find ways to help the average person generate an income, and I believe it to be in the form of a big ticket program. Ours starts at $500, goes all the way up to $50,000, and believe it or not, the information that's listed, the information products that we promote and we license, they are worth that amount of money. Okay, because when you really learn how to do this stuff and you really get going, guys, you can see ridiculous incomes. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm just going to leave it at that. But y'all know that I don't do proof videos, so and right now my marketing's been fairly inconsistent, so it's kind of up and down. But when I get back to my advertising like I typically do, and I get back on the phones and I talk to people, I don't ever have a problem generating income. So, not everybody can do it. Not everybody wants to do it that way. That's the way I do it. But, guys, I'm willing to show you any way that you want to learn. There's a lot of different ways to promote your program. But your expectations need to be realistic, and a lot of times they're not. So I hope this helps. I hope you don't quit. Whatever you do, guys, just don't quit. Keep on going. Keep pushing forward. Okay? It will work out. Just keep going. And make sure that you have a mentor there. Make sure that somebody is there walking you along the way so that they can, kind of be a sounding board for ideas, or maybe they can put something else out there. So whatever it may be, guys, whatever you need, make sure you find it. And if you do need help with your marketing, make sure you let me know. You can give me a phone call, 254-631-9396. Be more than happy to speak with you about your opportunity, to help you out with your opportunity, in terms of promoting it. And guys, if you are looking for a business opportunity, make sure you come by and go to the Millionaire Money Machine, millionairemoneymachine.com. Check that out. Guys, more than happy to help you out and would love to see you folks make some money. So, guys, take care. Have a great day. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you come back and check out the videos. Check out what it is that we're doing, and we'll go from there. So, guys, take care. Have a great day. And remember, I will see you at the top.